If you read this and thought, oh, how dare you call me fat? I didn't call you fat. I don't call anybody fat. I just tell people facts. And if you read that and thought that I'm talking about you, then you probably think that about yourself. So if you read it and didn't think I was talking about you, then carry on. But if you did think I was talking about you, then you could watch this video and maybe it could be helpful for you. I'm not going to get that deep in this one. I'm just going to keep it super simple and explain to you why you're at where you're at, or why anyone that's overweight is overweight. And the bottom line is they're consuming more energy, more food than they're burning in a given day. And maybe you've heard this harped on over and over and over and you're sick of hearing it. But I still hear people all the time making excuses for why they're overweight other than I eat more than I burn. And that's not to say that it's not more difficult for some people. Some people are disadvantaged in ways. Some people might have reasons that they can't do activity. Maybe you just had surgery. Maybe you're getting older. Maybe your hip gives you issues or whatever else it may be. I get all that. And I'm not saying that people aren't disadvantaged. There are people who have a harder time than other people. That is very real. But it still works the same way. The answer is still the same at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to say in this video. If you have two dogs and they're both overweight and one of them's got hip dysplasia and is 15 years old, yes, does it have a little more legitimate excuse for why it's overweight? Of course. We're not going to look at the young dog and think, well, it's just as disadvantaged as the old dog. They both got the same opportunity. No, the older dog with the hip dysplasia definitely has a better excuse. However, it still is the same reason, right? It's still the fact that the dog's eating more than it's burning in a given day. The reason this is important is because I think people try to change the reason that they're overweight. It's not just there's an excuse here. It's also I don't eat too much. I don't eat more than I burn in a day. I don't know what's going on. Something else is wrong. That's not true. You still are consuming more than you're burning in a given day if you're overweight. And if you're misidentifying that, it's going to affect your ability to lose weight because you're going to be jumping all over trying to find these magical solutions instead of just realizing I just need to move more and eat less. Or if I can't move more, I just need to eat a lot less. And again, it would work the same way for the dog, right? We don't start thinking about, oh, what's going on with my dog? It eats too much. It doesn't move enough. I'm going to help it move more and I'm going to feed it less. And it's going to lose weight and be healthy within probably several months. But what about the dog that can't move as much, can't do the activity? Well, guess what? It doesn't require as much energy. So it doesn't need to eat as much. It's still, if it's overweight, it means it's getting more energy than it needs. Fat is just simply stored energy. It means you got too much. So I'm just going to store it. It's extra. And yes, it might be harder for you. It might be very difficult, but still acknowledging the way it works and understanding, yeah, I am consuming more than I'm burning in a given day is a start to helping actually solve the problem. And the second step is to make sure that you're following this channel so that you can get more helpful tips like these.